In this video today, I'm at the halfway point of making my videos, and I thought I would do a little accountability check-in and tell you pretty much how it's been and what I've been kind of going through with it. Enjoy. What's going on, peeps? My name is Chris and I love everything to do with the mind, self-development, and anything really in relation to bettering ourselves or becoming the ultimate human being, kind of, somewhat. And I'm here to share any tools, tips, advice, experiences, perspectives, anything I can that can help you on your journey, everything that I've learned on my journey throughout this thing we call life. So, talking about the halfway point. So it is now the 16th of August and I've made a video every single day in relation to my challenge. Now, the things that I've noticed, and you can really take this into consideration if you're doing your own challenge, or even if it's not a challenge that's 30 days, it's just, I guess, noticing the things that come up and working through them. But really, one of the most powerful things that I've mentioned in a lot of videos is consistency. Consistency is total key to anything that you want to develop. Consistency is, the most powerful thing to create self-discipline within yourself, even when you don't want to do something and you still do it. And maybe it's not what you expect, what you want it to be, but it actually ends up turning out all good because the whole idea is that you accomplish it. Get me? So, a couple of things that I've noticed throughout this 16-day period is going through doing the whole video process when I've felt like I didn't want to do it or felt like a bit, flat or whatever, and I found that pushing through it, even though at times I'm like, this content's not going to be great, I've just let go of that more and more now as I do it, and I just let whatever comes out just come out. There's less planning and more just doing. So at times, when I'm like, there's this topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, and I'll present that topic to myself. Like, I'll write down notes and about what I actually wanted to say about the topic and then go from there. But I've found that the more that I've done that, the more caught up I got in, trying to aim for perfection, which I made a video about. And the less that I do that and just go, okay, what am I talking about? This is what I'm talking about. What are the little things that I want to say here and there? Even if I don't even think about it and just start to come out with a flow, I just let whatever comes out, and it actually turns out pretty good. Sometimes better. Actually, like when I'm just flowing with what I'm saying, I'm allowing whatever to come through, and sometimes I don't even know where it comes from. So yeah, I don't know, I think it's better now, making videos with without specific points and dot points and anything like that, and just knowing what I'm going through. So what I've realized, and what you can realize as well, is when you think about it less, you're able to kind of go into the flow more with something like this, or with something creative, or don't hold yourself to that, this has to be perfect. When I did one video recently, probably about 4 days ago, I wrote down all these points that I wanted to do, and I ended up making a 20-minute video, and I'm like, I think I'll do it again. And then I made a 10-minute video, and so less on the points that I was making and more information somewhat. I don't know how that works, but 20 minutes to 8 minutes. So I've been noticing that. I've been noticing, sitting through those uncomfortable periods of, I just feel like I don't want to make a video, and I've nearly given up a couple of times. Not given up, but nearly not made a video. And so what I would do is I would give myself an excuse to make a different video, which could be this kind of video, or it could be doing a little preview video for a podcast with my friend, or it could be doing a little update of something. And I'm still making videos every day because that was my challenge. Obviously, I want to make more kind of in-depth content, but at the same time, this is for me, this is for my accountability, this is my challenge for myself. And the way that I do this is I just keep doing it, keep making the videos. So going through those uncomfortable moments, or those moments where I don't want to do it and doing it anyway, has really kind of enabled me to push through those uncomfortable periods within myself when I don't want to do something. So I'm enabling myself to do something more and more. Now, you may find this, like, when you go to the gym, or when you want to go to the gym, no, when you don't want to go to the gym, but you do go to the gym, and then after you come out of the gym, you feel so happy that you've done it. You feel energized. If you go when you're tired, and you come out when you come out energized. So I've noticed that as well. So I think that's a very amazing key point. I've done 30-day challenges in the past, but this one has been more about learning the actual experiences of what I'm actually going through as a person in my mind, as opposed to just doing the 30-day challenge to achieve a 30-day challenge. This is like, okay, what am I learning about myself? What can I do here? What are my ways around, this area and that area, and being a bit more creative in this space? It's also allowed me to kind of bring in the podcast aspect as well, which has been like a 2-year kind of process. And I've made heaps of recordings with mates, never did anything with them. And then I thought, well, I'm going to change it. I might as well do Zoom conversations with some of the people that I think, really have a good story to tell and information to share. And so now that's shifted into its own thing. So there's been a lot of good things that come out of it. Me trusting in myself that whenever I'm going to start bringing out content or a video, I just can go into a state of flow, and whatever comes out, comes out. And the best thing about that is, what I've realized is, maybe it's not perfect, and that's okay. And sometimes it'll be good, and sometimes, I won't be happy with it. But again, what I said with one of my videos recently, link up there, perfectionism. Something that's not perfect for me may be exactly what someone else needs. So that one individual might take that seed, and that might grow within them to be like, yeah, I get that completely. So find what's within yourself that resonates, and utilize that to your own advantage. This is just my journey, my perspective, my tools, and everyone can use these tools, and they can be used to your advantage. And doing these certain things, once you kind of start opening them up and discovering them a bit more, you can discover more about yourself and what you're capable of and what you can do. So all in all, it's been a great journey. I know that another 14 days of videos is going to be eventful. Got some other topics lined up that I've been wanting to do for a while, and fitting it into the day, that's another thing. Like, trying to fit it into a day, it sometimes can be challenging with all the other things that I'm doing. It sounds like I'm doing heaps, but I'm not really. It's just I've got a lot of focus in it to a couple of areas. But I've allowed myself to be like, no, it's okay, make space for it, and push myself when I know that I need to do it and want to do it. And so now I'm here. I'm over the halfway mark. I'm happy with, majority of the videos I've made. I'm happy with the podcast stuff that's been happening. I've got more stuff lined up for that, and it's just created more. So I'm creating more and more, creating more momentum, which enables me to keep putting more energy into it. And now I have a stockpile of videos that I can release, staggered out, so I'm more consistent. And then it kind of, that follow-on effect, where once I start making videos after this period, it'll be like maybe once a week. But I've got that gap where there's always going to be a video at least once a week. Great, So yeah, been a great journey. Now remember, as always, make someone smile today. Maybe not like that, but you get what I mean. Something so small can make a huge difference in someone's life. That looks small there, doesn't it? Huge difference in someone's life. Just remember that. Like, subscribe down below, share. I know this is a halfway mark. I don't think this video will be a big one, but it's for me, it's for my accountability. And if you watch it, maybe you can throw some inspiration your way. Keep on keeping on. Go gently and keep on wandering. Take care. Much love. Peace. So, halfway through,